Right, morning folks, welcome back to Yorkshire Outdoors and Survival. So Friday morning then, another day back out in the forest where I've been afforded the opportunity to own another surplus Dutch Army tent. It's very windy this morning, two-man canvas Dutch Army tent. I've had one of these before, you've all seen them a million times. Let's set it up and see if there's anything wrong with this one. Okay, so just before we go ahead and set up this Dutch Army tent, let's see what we've got. We've got some nice poles this time, some thinner poles. They used to come with really thick, shitty poles and they were horrible. These ones got springs on them, spring-loaded poles. So two of them. A DPM peg bag of some sort. Let's see what you've got inside. If it's the crap pegs, I'll use mine, obviously. But that's a nice canvas bag. Handmade, obviously. Nice, I'll keep that. Thank you very much. It's the... oh, you've got a mixture of quite a few old stakes, some really like stiff ones, proper alright, but I won't use these obviously, and some other weird ones as well. I'll use my stakes, it doesn't matter. But in that canvas bag, lovely jubbly. And then obviously, forgot that one, you get the canvas stuff sack to stick it all back in. Let's get it set up. Let's see if I remember the dimensions on these correctly. I bet it was 7.5, 8 foot long by 3 or 4 foot wide by a couple of feet high. Well, let's find out. I've had to change position because the wind is coming from that direction. It's coming up this way towards me. So I figured if I slide it up by the side of the tree, that's even better. Okay, so we have a solid setup. Got 2 poles in. I'm just going to put the sides out. 4 pegs in the ground. Let's do one on each corner. So far it's looking very clean, but it smells very musty and dusty. I don't mind that. That'll be the back. I've got the longer side this side because of the wind coming up the hill, obviously. Let's just get the rest of the guy lines out and get it taut. And right then folks, here we are then, fully set up with this Dutch Army DPM canvas tent. Just going to go around and check it and make sure it's all nice and taut as possible. Obviously you're never going to get as taut as you want it, but it's there, that'll do. So I'm going to use this side as the back for now, and then the other side for the front. So we've got those, all the guy lines out. Some people never understood why they have 2 guy lines on this side. I never understood that either, but okay. We're going to check the zips. We'll check inside, but let's just check the outside first. I'm going to check it with dust, dirt, marks. Obviously, you're going to get marks on it. That can all be wiped down. And in the spring, I will put some fresh waterproof sealant on it. But for now, let me jump inside and see what it's like inside. Just check this other side here. It's pretty clean actually. It just smells, as you would expect, warehouse dusty. But that'll pass in time with a couple of uses. Right, let me jump inside and see what it's like inside. Right, I've had to open both doors in a minute because inside smells like a bloody rotten egg, like dead farts. We'll just give that 5 or 10 minutes. And just one thing I did miss though, on the outside on both sides of the tent, you have the zip attachment points here to attach a second and third Dutch Army tent, which I know people have done in the past. So as I give that 5 minutes, I'll jump inside and we'll definitely check it out. As I said, I've had one before and I gave it to charity by mistake. I should have kept it, but I'm not getting rid of this one. Get it out again in a couple of weeks. I'll bring some baby wipes, I'll give it a clean over, wash it down, put some Fab Seal on it, and then we'll get it ready for winter. Right folks, there we go then. So inside the Dutch Army tent then, so the label at the back as always KL94, so we know these were issued to Dutch Army in 1994. Pocket there. They always have these black patches on the corners. There's 4, 1 there, 1 on the other side, and 2 behind me. I'm just going to check it for dirt inside here. So there's obviously grease marks here, they're probably cooked in here. There's dirt marks there, dirt marks there. I'm just going to switch around to the other side. As I said, so there's the 1 patch there, 1 patch on that side. There's a bit of mank on the inside. That could be clear, that manky part there. That's probably from their heads. Yeah, I'm sat up in it right. That's another manky part. There's lots of manky inside, but that can all be cleaned. Some of it might be mold, some of it might be dirt. As I said, I get some wipes, baby wipes and stuff. Give it to the floor, however. Floor just needs wipe over. It's all dust, storage dust, where it's not been used for a long time. Right, so just sat up inside. I've got loads of headroom, stacks of headroom, about a foot at least. It's over, oh god, at least 2 feet of headroom. I'm 6 foot tall, so if this thing's what, 7 foot or 8 foot long, and about 3 foot wide, that's more than enough. Had he ever said this was meant for 2 people, I doubt it very much. These are definitely for 1 man. 2 people if you add the second tent to it, obviously. These are definitely not meant for 2 men. Right, so that's it then. So that was just a quick overview of this surplus Dutch Army tent. Canvas, as I said, we'll need cleaning, airing out. It's a shame you can't put it in a washing machine and wash it. But it is what it is, isn't it? Right, so just whilst I'm here then, I'm going to close 1 doors, I'm going to have a brew, and then we'll get out of here. Sorry, I forgot to do the lay down test. So laying down then, I've got at least, bloody hell, 2 foot there, about 2 foot down at the bottom, so it must be about 8 foot long. So you've got enough, you know, arm space to move about freely. Obviously the poles are meant to be on the outside, but I just got them on the inside for now. But the fact that they've actually given proper tent poles rather than those bloody thick broomstick poles that I got in the last one, that's a hell of a lot better. A heck of a lot better. So where did I get this from? I think it was from either Surplus and Lost or Go Army, one of them, or Military Mart, one of them. I paid $46.99 plus a few quid delivery. That's fine. It'll do. In my collection. Right, so I just close that back door off. We all know about the gap in the zip. Yeah, doesn't matter. And let me just get a quick cup of tea before I pass it out. Whilst I was out on my recent shopping spree of gear then, I had to go and get myself a new kettle as well from Go Outdoors. It's the OEX Brewster. It was about $7.99, $8.99 on the card. You get discounts. It comes with a little net bag, comes in use, anodized aluminium, or aluminium as we say over here. And I think it's about 1.5 litres. Bit big for me, but it doesn't matter, it'll do. And yeah, let's get a brew on and give it its first use. So the OEX Brewster kettle. Time for a brew. Going Dutch. Right then folks, there we are, sorted. So we got my nice English breakfast tea and a little posh bit of chocolate, Bourneville. Don't mind Bourneville once in a blue moon. Next to my Dutch Army canvas tent. Somebody just walked past me and told me it's due to rain in about an hour or 2. That's fine, we've got plenty of time. Oh, that's perfect. Just what the doctor ordered. So yeah, so back to the Dutchie then. So now we've got almost everything. I've got the Dutch Army bag to take a look at as well, the day sack. I'm going to order the Dutch Army hoop bivvy in the new year, and then that's it then. Not buying nothing else for a whole year, I hope. Top notch. Like I said, it stinks. It's going to need wiping, spraying, waterproofing, whatever you can do. Put a tarp over it, it will be good to go. So let me sit here, enjoy the moment, and we'll pack down and get out of here. You can't beat English breakfast tea on a cold morning. It's literally about 4 degrees Celsius. Bloody freezing. Right then folks, let's get this dusty, smelly thing closed down and get it packed away. It'll do. I expect a few marks, obviously, as I said, but those poles are definitely the better ones. And as soon as I'm ready to get it out again and use it for an overnight camp, I will. So as I said, right then folks, there we go then. So that was my setup, and look at at my Dutch Army 2-man canvas surplus tent. That's where I was. We're all packed down, haven't left anything behind. Always remember to leave no trace. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, stay safe, have a good weekend. I'll catch you all in the next video. I'm out of here.